Welcome to the Wamposaurus Lair. I'm your host, Wamposaurus. It's late. It's just before 11 p.m. here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. 10:55 in the p.m. Late night. As the title indicates, I got a bad night's sleep. Really bad. I'm still very tired. So, here we are. We're going to play some Twilight Princess, try and, make some progress in it and get somewhere, you know, and, I don't know what else to say. I'm tired. Let's play some video games. All the way up to 8 hearts. Now.
From the it was this you at Battlegrounds too. Emperor to Captain.
Oh yeah, I had been hoping that this spirit would tell us something, you know, because it's like, oh, we're in the latter half of the game, presumably now. Maybe you spirits have something interesting to say to Link. Now that it's revealed that, you know, it's always been Ganon. No problem. Elite athletic senses on old Link here. Beef up security. Okay. Carry on. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I already talked to you. I know. Has been appearing in this Beast of Snow Peak mountain. The beast who normally lives on Snow Peak would come down to the village. Well, we don't have a clue as to why this would be. Now, where does this go? Is this the one? Snow Peak. Okay. Bump. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they'd said, a giant appeared. Completely, utterly blanked. I forgot to post in my Discord that I went live. Look like this. We got a shy sketch. This hastily drawn picture shows the creature a shy saw holding a red fish. Show it to people, get some information. Apparently this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. Go without a plan, you'll get lost, and that'll only lead to disaster, trust me. The only clues we have right now are the stories of the Zora and my sketch. It's not much I know. Thank you, William. I really appreciate that. I actually do. I didn't want to have to time you out for as long as I did, but I'm just, I know that it is a fine line, as a Twitch viewer, to try and navigate between backseating and when the Twitch streamer actually wants genuine help. And that can be a struggle at times because we ask you for help and then you give us a great answer, but then when you think that it's okay to add more information what's the word I'm looking for? Unbidden, unasked, we get upset about that kind of thing, and that's so I just want you to know that I felt bad too, but I also had to draw a line and be understanding that I can't have people coming in here and thinking that they can just tell me how to play the game without try to capture the queen. I mean, you know, you live how you want to live, dark-minded Sith. By all means, if you want to go in there and roll the banning dice, by all means. I mean, you know, fuck around and find out. That's all I can say on that. Cause that's the that's the general. I mean, you know, obviously you want to capture the king, but when you take away their queen, you've basically cut off one of their legs, right? You've basically cut off one of their legs. If you can capture the queen within the first 15 or 20 moves, you've probably got the game. There's probably going to be a concession, and it's so yeah, I would strongly not suggest. Even when you add in that Kappa face, they might be just like, "Shut up, you." So now I tell you, yeah, it's a dangerous game you're playing. All right, so I have something. Oh, okay. I can't even look at it. Oh, yes, I can. Of a giant holding a fish. Why don't you actually show the picture, though? Like, I want to see this giant without seeing... Oh, they probably want to keep it secret. So you're like, oh... I mean, in the Wind Waker, it literally is. It literally is, though. It literally is. I thought... No, I did not. Actually, no, I didn't, William. I don't like the gimmick of the fidget spinner. I'm not a huge fan of the gimmick of the fidget spinner, and the entire fight was the fidget spinner gimmick. And so, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was tedious because I kept on getting knocked down from his little ads, the little spinny blade things that also get added into the fight on top of him breathing fire at you and stuff like that. And I get that. That's what makes part of the challenge of the boss fight. Otherwise, it's just him breathing fire and it's a very easy fight. But it was just, it took too long. It took too, I don't know. I didn't think it was fun. I thought, again, if you were here, I was making jokes about how it being, you know, Skitchin or Tony Hawk or any number of, those kind of, skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing games and everything like that. I get it. They were trying for a new gimmick in the game. It's fine. I think it was so limited because it'd be one thing. It would be one thing if in the rest of the game leading up to it, I had seen these strange tracks and now I have the opportunity to go back and explore places and get to places with this fidget spinner that I previously hadn't. that would make it probably a lot more interesting to me, given the fact that it's literally going to probably be that one boss and that one dungeon that I use this thing. I just kind of thought it was dumb. I appreciate it, William. I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, it's, again, it wasn't a bad dungeon. I didn't think it was a bad thing. I just thought it was a dumb gimmick. I don't know. It's just, for me, I'm a basic Zelda bitch, right? What I want is I want some kind of claw or grappling hook. I want bottles. I want bombs. I don't really care about a fishing rod. It's neat. Until I get a better one, I'm not really interested in this. If they had a legit, like, tiers of fishing rods, and maybe there are, and I just haven't unlocked the secrets yet. But anyways, I want maybe a slingshot. I definitely want a boomerang. I gotta have a boomerang. I gotta have some kind of shoes. And I want to have a bow. You know, so it's like, this is all the stuff that I generally want. And then they usually throw in a gimmick, you know, they have, who knows what exactly it is. I like the spinner. I like items that feel like fun toys to play with. If it had more use, again, you can well, actually, let's try it out. Let's be silly. So, I mean, there's definitely the aspect here that it's going to let us... Oh, okay, so now it's completely worth it. If it had sailed across the water, I would have been like, okay, this is interesting. No, it's not. It's actually just dropping us into the water. So, given that it's a single-use item, I'm just... I can take it or leave it. It's not the worst thing that I've ever played with in a video game, but yeah. Did I think it was great? But again, that's just my honest opinion of it. The dungeon itself was alright. Worst thing you've played with in a video game? Boy, that's a tough question. Like, in terms of, like, an add-on item or something like that, we'll call it, rather than, like, a main thing. I'm trying to think of some of the games that had, like, you know, you jump on a horse, or you get an item and you start, like, moving in certain directions or whatever. Like, example, okay, Toe Jam and Earl. Toe Jam and Earl has, rocket boots. As soon as you open them, your character immediately, whichever direction you happen to be in, you start jetting forward on a pair of boots that have, like, rollerblades and little rockets on the back, and you just jet around, and if you turn, it starts shooting you in the other direction. I'm not counting those as the worst. That's just an example of things like that. Boy, that's a tough one. I'm going through, like, games like Mega Man series. Is there any of the bad items, you know? Castlevanias, Metroids. Metroid definitely has at least one or two that are bad. Like the Prime series, I feel. There was one I was annoyed with the Prime. I think was it Prime or Prime 2? Echoes. Was it Echoes? Maybe it was in the first one. I don't know. I'd have to think about that rather than just being a spur of the moment question. It's an interesting question to think about. Gosh, there's been a couple in Zelda where I was just like, this is dumb. The very first search when I'm like, bad items in Zelda. The very first search was the top spinner from Twilight Princess. That's funny. Boy, I don't know. I haven't really played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, or Skyward Sword, so I can't say on any of the other Zelda games. There's probably a mask or two that I would probably say in Majora's Mask that were kind of useless. But I don't know. I'll think on that. How about you? What's your least favorite? Do you have one? I don't know. Nope, that's... Oh. Oh, yeah. I see it now. Can I fidget spin up this? No. Well, terrible storm. Looks like you're not welcome here. Look, I understand that the mirror is hidden somewhere on this mountain, but we need a plan. I know, that story that Ashai told about the beast. What do you think about that? You think we should show that sketch to the Zoras and see what they have to say? Cut out. What? Well, that's the dumbest shit ever. It just warps you back. What? Why did it just warp me back? That seems... That seems really bad. I don't even know what to say about that. Again, I don't like the heavy-handedness. If I can't go to an area, then just tell me I can't go to the area. Make it like impassable and make it very obvious. Don't like subtly try and push me back in another direction, and then when I finally stubbornly get to said direction, they're just like, nah. Put up a giant fucking sign for me that says, impassable, please do not enter. Oh, okay. Now, admittedly, I will still try to go inside for at least a few minutes. Oh, I forgot to change back.
What you bustle?
Hey, the Beast of Snowpeak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Okay. Ah, so the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching reek fish. We didn't think that anyone besides Prince Raleigh was capable of catching this type of fish. A suspicious person? Wonder if the people in the throne room have been informed. Yeah, me too. Oh, wait. What am I doing? It's one of the bugs. There we go. So then I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a fairy. Wait a minute. can't make that jump. Right. Like, I don't even care about actually warping. Make them faded out. Just let me press the button and show me where the portals are, so I know where I can warp to if I want to. That would be nice. Just let me have the portals button. Just disable the warp feature if I'm not in a warpable spot. I don't know why that's so difficult. I just want to see where they are so I can navigate. I'm not sure. And then he remembered about his claw shots. Pog.
Oh boy, 5 rupees. I've never seen 5 rupees in my whole life.
Snazzy.
Well, golly.
Bro, climb the fucking tree. the vines. Tree. Just go up, bro. Just go up, bro. This is very cat jam. This Zora music is very cat jam. I'm really sorry I missed that. Tommy, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're doing well, dude. I don't know why that didn't even register with me until just now. Let's just talk to the prince right away. By the prince, I mean whoever this is. Check this out. Did you draw this? The beast? Hey, isn't it holding a red fish? That's a reek fish. Yep, that's true. Almost more than you can bear. Until our prince returns, it is our duty to watch over this room. What do you got to say, Royal Guard? The fish this beast has. Prince Rouse is quite skilled at catching that type of fish. Oh, Prince, where could you be by now? Probably near the red fish place. You know? I'm just saying. I don't know. I can't help but think of the prince. Prince, where could you be by now? Yeah. Same thing. Boulder that's sinking to the bottom of the water. It looks like it's some sort of volcanic rock, but then where did it fall from? Actually, no, I didn't. I don't remember that at all. I don't have any water bombs. I'd have to go and sell... Can I have like a 30 bomb bag and have like 10 water bombs, 20 regular bombs, or 10, 10, and 10 of the... What's the other ones? The remote bomb, whatever it was. This very obviously is a passageway somewhere. And I need a water bomb for it.
Members with sacred children to end.
Could you send something strange, like, I don't know, like it's looking at you or something? Kind of annoying to swim around in this. Like, you can't just stop very easily in this to actually get the angle that you want to go at an item or a place that you want. It's very, very finicky. Can't drop a bomb. I mean, I could if I had water bombs, because I just put on the iron boots and stuff like that, but... Speaking of which... Piece of heart? Oh, man, fuck. I mean, that's nice. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy me, I know I missed a couple of rupees back in the other room. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not quite at max, but I'm close enough. Hmm. There's a road. Hey, you sorted it out.
No ads.
No ads. Byron, how you doing? Thank you for the 13 months. Temporarily closed, huh? You're fully moved in? I mean, you know, you have everything in places that are done, you know, versus like obviously there's going to be boxes for days, potentially longer. Exhausted, my back hurts, my legs hurt, but we are here. Oh, that scared me. Who are you? How can you keep your cool fighting monsters like that? Wow, wow, what a champ you are. Well, what are we standing around John for? Come on inside. Okay. Yeah, well, William said congratulations on your move. I'm glad that you're finally somewhere else. Talk about scary. I thought I was done for. Things have been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So thanks for earlier. My name's Isa. I rent boats here. Well, I used to rent boats here, but then we had a rock fall, and it dammed the river up. Well, yeah, I could sure use a helpful guy around here at times like this. Yep, a handy guy would sure be a big help around here. ... I think the timing is right. The day we left, I was talking to one of the building caretakers, and he was saying how things are getting pretty bad in the building. People just crawling through the car park at night, looking through cars. Getting unsafe. Too long. But it's mine, so like it's paid for and everything like that, but I'd rather not. It lacks space, it lacks storage. I would like for a place, I would like a garage. I do not have a garage. Looking forward to that day. What was the last game you were playing before you started moving and packing everything away? Were you still playing Baldur's Gate 3, or was it something else? Some, Elden Ring? Perhaps? Maybe you were into the, Elden Ring DLC? And inscription. Hi there! Hey, you've never been here before, have you? Well, I'm the owner of this fishing home. My name's Hina. Nice to meet ya. Hey, take it easy. What are you doing? You're spooking the fish. Yeah, I knew it. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. No. New rentals included. That sound okay? Sure. Okay. Okay. Well, seeing how this is your first time and all, I'll throw in the guide service for free. Let's get fishing. Power? I shouldn't be having to... I paid 20 rupees. I shouldn't have to be providing all this power. I damn know well how to steer a canoe with my oar, you know? Who needs the rest of the game? That's right. You're mine now, fishy! Come here. Muskie! Or, I'm sorry, pickerel. It's a northern pike. Yep. Anglers everywhere are going crazy about this fish. It's about 25 inches. What do you want to do? Throw it back. It's not even very big. Oh, come on. My YouTube history feed is just full Roman history videos lately. At midnight last night, I was watching a video on the Roman Pleum. Excuse me. Just failed to land it. When a fish bites on the line, immediately hold down B and tilt back. I know, I did. Actually. This one's a record breaker. I had one the same size just about 2 minutes ago. Getting the action down well, like the movement. Still not there yet. There was a big fish over here. Where in the heck is it? You there. Why can I not get this fucking fish's attention, man? Bro, I am putting this right on you. Why are you not taking this bait? Oh, that's a good point. I forgot. I have different lures, don't I? No back seat. Fucking hell. I can't win. It's like 1 a.m. for you. Hope I catch a big one. Thank you, William. Hope I see you again soon. That Realm of Shadow, that's a rough one, Byron. That one got me a little, having a bit of an existential crisis when it came to that final boss. Good God. What an absolute travesty, and I'm going to be doing it again on Wednesday. This time with my wizard character. I mean, I'm literally putting it right by you, bud. I don't think this is the one. Can I fish with a bomb? Let's try a spinner, huh? Mm-hmm. Reminded him a lot of a frog, probably. Ho! Hyrule bass. Is that big? I don't know, I guess. Oh, you son of a gun. Shut up. Shut up. Bonk. There's got to be a couple more big ones in here. It looks absolutely It looks absolutely ridiculous when you do it from a certain perspectives. You're going fishing in September. Deep sea fishing or inland on a lake or river? Which one are you, Well, it's the middle of winter for Byron, Viovis. It's the cold season for him. This is about as cold as you get in Australia. Five-day charter to sea. Neat. All right, well, this lure ain't pulling any kind of weight anymore. Actually, you know what? Well, no, let's see. You see, so I wasn't too far off when I said that the other one that I put, I think the other one was 19 inches. That's 18 is like too small, so 19 was like barely a fish. Barely a keeper. You know what, let's actually go somewhere else. I'll keep fishing for a good while, actually. I'm having fun. This isn't a bad fishing sub-game. Fishing Planet. Dude, I see you, big fish. Don't pretend. When they were hosting us, yeah. At first, I thought it was just because, you know, that would be summer, or not summer, but spring, excuse me, for you guys, you know, so it would be slightly warmer and more a more enjoyable fishing experience, perhaps. But yeah, if it was just something that you won, they We've always wanted to try ice fishing. I tell you what, there is a huge difference between the kind of glam ice fishing where you get a nice warm ice house and, you know, heat and like a toilet and everything like that versus sitting out on a fucking plastic bucket on top of a piece of ice with no protection in just your, you know, cold weather gear. I mean, that is some miserable fucking ice fishing, and that's about all I've ever done. Not even interested. Let's change lures. There's obviously that big fish there, but he doesn't like this one at all. Well, yeah, because you get the basic fishing pole that's literally, it doesn't have a reel or anything like that. It's literally just a line on the end of a stick, you know, and you toss it in and you just try and pull the fish up and in. Then it's got this kind of fishing here. It's probably got some other kind of fishing games. I mean, again, they were always trying to do something to add something new into the Zelda games to make them interesting. And there's several Zelda games that have fishing as one of their mini-game draws. Like, they've leaned into fishing more than once. I don't see how 20 inches is any better than 18 or 19 and it being a...